Hey, family and friends. My name is Keisha Hazlett, and I want to personally invite you out to a live documentary called Line in the Sand. We'll be hosting a live event on Monday, November 4th, 2024, at the YMCA, and the address is 1711 West Broadway in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The name of this event is called Borders and Beyond Public Health and Social Responsibility and the Crisis at the Crossroads. And so, why this documentary is so important to me and why I feel like now is the time for me to do something is because after I watched this documentary, I was angry. I was literally angry. And there were a lot of emotions that I was feeling while I was watching this. And so, as I was sharing this with my pastor, he said, "Well, what were you angry about?" And to be honest with you, I was angry about a lot of things. I was angry that the people decided to leave their country without a real solid concrete plan. However, they had a plan based on what they knew, right? But they hadn't really journeyed that way before, so they didn't know what they were really going to need. So I was angry at them. I was angry that, um, but then how could you really be angry at them? They was doing the best they can with what they had, but I was angry at them, right? And so I was angry that they didn't have enough money to travel from one place to the other. They didn't know the dangers that awaited them. I was angry that they had to pay the money out that they had raised to cartels in order to pass from one part of the world to the other part of the world. I was angry at our government. I was angry that the children that were with the parents, some of the parents died off in the transfer. So then we got children that are left behind. I was angry about a lot of things. And so I had to get alone and just really process all of that. It's like, okay, Lord, well, I'm angry, but I need to do something with this anger. And so he reminded me about righteous anger. And so that's found in 1 Peter 3 and 15. And I'll read it for you. It says, righteous anger doesn't refrain from self control. Rather, it tries to speak the truth in love. Although we are called to speak the truth, we are to do so in gentleness and respect. So even though I'm angry, I still have to be willing to serve and love. Because if you don't love people, you're not going to help them, period. That's why Jesus sent his son to the cross, because he loved us. But anyway, that's another conversation for another day. And so what I want to do is I want to invite you out. So our first step is just to be aware. Come and get aware. What did James O'Keefe travel and see with his team that we will not see in the media, that no one will ever probably talk about? So what are these things that are being said? What are some things that are being